Hey guys, thank you so much. You guys have requested more information about our IT Help Desk Analyst training program. I'll try to make this video short, but with a packed of information so you guys can get to know this course and before you start enrolling in it. This course is 100% online live, instructor-led program. This is a 10 weeks program, 2 hours of live class per week, but you will require to take additional 5 hours per week from your personal time to do some of the assignments and to follow up on the pre-recorded content. It's not a lot. There's about, I think, 2 hours of pre-recorded content and it's split up into small chunks. So it's very digestible, okay? Let's get started. So I'll explain to you about the course. So what we're going to cover in this video is we're going to be talking about the course outline, what to expect before joining in this course, who this course is for, class rules and students' responsibilities, and about our 100% job assistance, last year's student outcomes, and how to register. By end of this video, you can decide if this program is the right fit for you. This course is not for everyone, okay? And as I said before, this is not anything that you're required to have technical background to start this program. As long as you can read, write, and speak English, and you can use a computer as a normal computer personnel, which is more than enough, okay? Which means to operate a computer, turn it on, join meetings, and be able to follow instruction on the screen, read and write and speak. It's fine if you have an accent, that's not a big of a deal, but you will be needing to do this for part of your job as well, okay? So just to give you an introduction about myself and our company, which is called CTech Training Center. So myself, my name is Adhavan Mahendra Kumar. I have 15 plus years of experience in IT in Canada itself, and I have 10 years plus of experience in the managerial field. And I am currently a director of cloud computing at Durham College as well. And my experience across from private sector to public sector as well. I currently hold ITIL certifications, PMP certifications, AZ 104, and MS 100 actively for my consultancy as well. Right now, I do a lot of consulting for businesses and train corporate for entry level ITs as well, just to make sure they align with the company's need and make sure that they're able to produce the tangible data that company can vouch on. Okay, but part of CTech training is it was started in 2019. We were focusing on ethical hacking 100% because we were leading training on ethical hacking itself. But we were operating as 100% online live for corporate level training and individual training from 2019 2023. 2024 we have hit the jackpot and we made sure that we start up our online and in-person location. But because a lot of people has moved over to online and everyone's comfortable, we have decided to keep all the courses online, but we still have our office at 4168 Finch Avenue East, which is in Penthouse 05. That is our physical location for our office and office work. But where we specialize is we build the bridge, the gap between the training and real industrial experience. And how we get this is, one is from my consulting experience from business that I still work with. Two is from 7 to 10 different recruiting agencies who we work with throughout Canada and US. They give us the raw data, what the clients are looking for in entry level in the market right now. And part of you successfully completing this course, and I'll tell you what is successfully completing this course means in just later on slides, is you'll get access to our recruiting list. But most of our students, even though they reach out to the recruiters, they're very well successful on getting an entry level role just through Indeed and LinkedIn, and recruiter does help. Just before I start this video, I just want to let you know we're not a job agency. We do not help people to find jobs. We will point you in the right direction after you successfully complete this course, okay? And part of this course is you will be required to do one of 3 IT certifications. If you can do more, it's fine. But if you just have to do one, this course by itself will never be enough for you. You will need to do the certification. We'll tell you exactly the 3 certifications focus on. We will give you the course material. And in some cases, we will have discounted coupon codes for the exams, so you can utilize, okay? But this course itself is never enough, and I don't want to overpromise. This course will help you, and this will give you the right direction and right path for anyone that's trying to look into break into IT, okay? And we focus on practical and job ready skills. We do not waste time, and all the live classes will be engaging, class activity, and even the assignments will be based on a real life scenario. Who this course is for? Beginners serious about starting an IT career. As I said, you do not have to have any technical background whatsoever. As long as you're willing to put in the work and you have a commitment and you have a thrive to go and you're aggressive about getting a job, you're perfectly fine. We have had students from PSW switching here at 45 years old, midlife crisis, career change, and those type of things. So we have seen all sort of student health. Okay, career change and newcomers to Canada, students willing to learn, research, and troubleshoot. People who can work part of a team. This is very, very big, especially when you're trying to break into IT. Your work will be based out of teamwork, and you will have to collaborate with your colleagues to make sure you do it properly. Okay, people who can who's willing to work under pressure, students ready to complete assignment on time, learners looking for practical and job ready skills. This course is best for students who are ready to commit and do the work. The reason why completing assignments on time is very important is part of your successfully passing this course is all assignment must be handed in on time before the due date. There is zero excuse policy part of this course, and we do not give excuse for any circumstances. That I want to be very clear with. Okay, so there's a commitment needed for this, and 10 weeks just bite the bullet and let's go on with the 10 weeks, and you will see a better results. Okay. So you might be asking, what is IT Help Desk Analyst? Well, IT Help Desk Analyst is a first point of contact for any technical issue. You might not be the one who's solving all the issues, but you'll know what department to pass it to. You'll need to collect information from the staff or from the client itself to pass it on to the next team to make sure they resolve a bigger issue. But you will be solving like the password reset, the login issues, supporting email troubleshooting, Microsoft 365 troubleshooting, computers, printers, Wi-Fi problems. You might be like, I don't know any of these. Don't worry, that's what we're here for. We will train you. We have gotten this training material down to a precise millimeter, so you don't have to waste time. Okay, create and manage tickets, document issues, and escalate when needed. Support users onboarding, offboarding, and position change or access change. We teach you roughly 60 to 70% of the practical skills used in real entry level help desk jobs. There's no way any institution can cover 100% because each workplace will have their own different methods, right? But we will give you beyond the foundation. So the part of the course is you will have to learn and you will have to do research on your own, work with people. Part of that's where the 30 to 40% comes in. When you go into a different workplace, you will be able to take the skills and learn new issues or new type of research to make sure you develop your skills. That's the whole point of this. Okay. So, what to expect from this course? There's three main pillars that we really focus on. First is Azure. Don't worry if you have no clue what that is. You'll have a very good training, and you'll have a hands-on training. You'll have enough training to become a very good entry-level technician for it. Okay. We will talk about RBAC and IAM basics and troubleshooting beyond the basic itself. RBAC stands for role-based access control, and IAM stands for identity and access management. These are some of the things that are currently in the market right now. These are not old. These are currently in the market. If you go on Indeed and LinkedIn and just do a basic search, you'll see at least thousands of posts regarding these understanding of it. We'll go through everything by end of by week 6. You'll be able to do this with your eyes closed. That's how much practice we will give you. Okay, onboarding and offboarding, position change, groups and nested groups, MFA, which stands for multi-factor authentication and troubleshooting. You will know you're no longer guessing at the week 6. You'll know exactly where to go and read logs. You learn or read logs to see what is the issue and properly come up with a diagnosis with a tangible data. The next is Microsoft 365, user account support, onboarding and offboarding, position change, MFA support, and troubleshooting and basic troubleshooting for Microsoft 365. Remember, we're not training you here for system administrator, or network administrator. We're training you for entry level. This training will not go beyond your role or less than your role. It'll stick to your role. Okay, that's what we like to call. The next and the most needed thing, and if you look at any IT job, they're asking for a ticketing system. We have our own industrial standard ticketing system that we use. It is very much close to ServiceNow, Jira, our ConnectWise, our SolarWinds web help desk. It is very much aligned. It is follows the same principles. Once you have hands-on experience with the ticketing system, and remember, each and every one of you guys will get your own login, and you get access to it to the LMS, our learning management platform, and our ticketing system for minimum 6 months after you complete the course as well. Even more, but we commit to minimum 6 months. And this is where you learn how to create ticket, ticket lifecycle management, ticket management, documentation, closing a ticket, and escalating a ticket. LMS resources include class recording, resume building video, and free IT certification resources and more. And our LMS is packed with resources for you guys to use. Okay. Course roadmap, and this is where the course curriculum comes in. I'll give you a rough idea. Week one will be the introduction to class, where we go through the LMS and where to go in and see, and it's broken down into weeks. And you'll be able to see the deadlines and how to do the emails, how to actually submit an email. There's a special format I want you to do, and also how do you actually log into your LMS and use your LMS to the best potential. Okay. Week one, the same class, we're going to start our introduction to networking part one. Assignment is not there in the week one, but part of the week one is we complete that. By the time we complete that, you'll have a basic understanding of how network works, and you'll actually given some homework to do, which is watch the pre-recorded videos. It's about, I believe, 20 minutes, but they're broken down into 8 or 10 minutes videos, 3 or 4 of them. By the time when you come into week two, you'll have at least 4 videos you have watched, about 40 to 50 minutes you have watched, and you'll have understanding of about IT and how the IT team works, different operating system and everything in the pre-recorded video. When you come into the week two, we'll actually do hands-on network activity. We'll actually do tracing. We'll actually do how to properly troubleshoot a network, and we'll make sure to give you an assignment so you will have a practical knowledge about troubleshooting networking. And we'll actually see with the classmates, we'll try to, visit each of our house through network, and how does that look, and how do you actually read a network log, so you can be more intelligent in seeing if it's a network related issue or if it's a hardware related issue. Okay. From week two, when you come into week three, we will actually review your network assignment, which was given to you in week two. There'll be a set deadline for it, and we'll review it. It'll be the first 15 to 20 minutes. We'll give you the marking. So when you come into week three, you will learn about, we will actually take a look at the networking assignment, and it's the first 10 to 15 minutes. We'll talk about the networking assignment. We'll give feedback. We'll jump into Microsoft Azure. You'll have the introduction to Azure. You'll have full hands-on activity during the class to set up your Azure portal. You'll be asked to set it up with the introduction video and everything. When you come in, you'll be ready to work on Azure. You learn about what is the RBAC role is. You create nested groups. You'll actually create 25 users by yourself with your own computers, and you all get an account and everything. You'll learn how to create them, and make sure you'll be successful in completing them. Now, the next thing is we'll learn about how to read log reports. We'll see how to actually do a proper troubleshooting, and we'll give you 3 assignments on Azure. And trust me, you'll have ample amount of time to work on these. And the best thing is, for week 4 and week 5, there's no live class. You'll be put in a position where you have to interact with the teammates through email in a proper email chain, just like a corporate office, to complete the assignment and get the 3 assignment handed in on week 6. And there'll be a set exact deadline. You'll know that way beforehand, and we'll show you how to work on the assignment. This might seem like it's a lot of tasks, but trust me, you'll have a lot of fun. People in the past 2 years, 3 years, when we have done this, everybody has fun. By the time you come into the week 6 and when we review it, you'll be an expert in Microsoft Azure, Enter ID, and Microsoft Azure for help desk analyst. Okay. We'll actually review the week 6. On week 6, we'll actually review all your 3 assignments. This class, we ask that you need to try to join this class as much as possible. If you cannot, please email us to let us know you cannot attend. But when you think, we'll ask you some questions. We'll give you marking on the assignments. If you do not hand in the assignment on time, it is considered as failure. Okay, it is considered as fail, and it does mean that you cannot successfully complete this course. So completing all the assignment on time, it is a requirement. It's not something you can bypass. Okay, and I'll get onto it in the next slide, but. And right in the class, we're going to start Microsoft 365, Intro to Microsoft 365. Now, you already became an expert in Azure. The Microsoft 365 is just going to be better for you, and it's going to give you enough information to be successful in Microsoft 365. And we'll go through the ticketing system as well, and we'll give you 3 assignments. And part of the 3 assignment is you'll create your 25 users in Microsoft Microsoft 365, and as well as you'll actually do that in ticketing system as well, and do it like a proper IT team and get that all created. You'll talk among your team, and you'll solve issues. You'll solve complex MFA issues to reading logs and see how logs work in Microsoft 365. And again, week 7, week 8, there's no live class. You're required to complete this task just like IT team over email. Okay. Now, when we come in week 9, we will have a review of Microsoft 365 assignment, and we ask that it's mandatory for you guys to come in and join. For the people who have handed in the assignment, we'll give feedback and we'll let you know what to change and what not to change. Okay, but as I said before, the assignment needs to be handed in before the week 9. We'll tell you the exact date depending on your class batch. Now, once you've done that, we'll talk about the final class, and then we'll go on to week 10, which will be a final class. For the people who have completed all the assignments on time and have done a very good job, you'll get your certification, digital copy. You can request for a physical copy too. It'll be sent to you within 5 to 7 business days. And then you'll be given the instruction to be able to do your resume, sample resume, and get a one-on-one setup. Remember, on week 2, we will give you what exact certifications that you should be working on and all the resources. And in your time, we ask that every day put in 1 to 2 hours per day to study those certifications. Any one of them is fine when you start off with. Get the certification, and then you can come on to the one-on-one meeting with myself. It'll be just me and you. We will have one-on-one. We'll fix up your resume. We'll give you access to a recruiting list. You can contact them and start applying on LinkedIn, Indeed, and contact them as well. And there you go, and you'll be in the market. And usually people we have seen successful is after completion of the course with a certification, of course. Some people do take a bit long time, but one of the certifications should not take you more than 3 weeks to complete, 3 or 4 weeks at the maximum. So we aim you so you can complete it by the 10th week. Okay. Once you have a certification, you start applying. We have seen average about 5 weeks to 8 weeks for them to land a job, interviews and everything with landing a job. Okay. You'll be the one-on-ones you can use anytime in your life to make sure you can book a 30 minutes with me to request for more information, or if you want to do career change, or if you want to plan something out, I'm there for you. And that is part of the commitment of this course. Okay. For me. So class rules and assignments and payments, attendance and recording. The live attendance is not mandatory except for week 6 and week 9. The class attendance is mandatory unless you can make it. There's a legitimate reason you have handed in your assignment. You can let us know, but assignments are due. Okay. Classes are recorded automatically. Students are not allowed to record the class. We will post them in our LMS and you can go in there and view it within 24 hours of the class happening. Okay. Class slides are not shared separately. You need to take your own notes from either live class or from the recording itself. Okay, class slides will not be shared with the students. The part number 2 is assignment and zero excuse policies. There's a total of 7 assignments, and 7 assignments will have a hard due date and time. It has to be sent in before that with the proper formatting. Okay, even if the formatting is not there, it'll be considered 0. Strict due dates and times for each assignment. Late submissions are considered as failed. All required assignments must be handed on time to pass with the proper formatting. The payments, you don't have to pay all the payment up front. You can split the payment into 2. When you start off, you can pay half. And then before end of the class, you can pay half. Okay. This program is designed with real workplace experience in mind. It's nothing like, you do where you're just following certain things to do. It's 100% what they expect you in the workplace. Job assistant, student outcome, and registration. How are 100% job assistant work? Available after successfully completing this course. Student must also complete one of the 3 recommended IT certifications, book a one-on-one resume review sessions, apply yourself through LinkedIn, Indeed, and the recruiting contacts that we will provide you. We guide you, but we do not apply on behalf of you. We are not a job agency and we do not take commission in any form of any way. Okay. So it is, once we're done, we'll give you all the resources, and you can always ask us if you need any help, but you need to do the work. We don't do the work for you. Okay. Last year statistics. So last year, 2025, we had 86 students in total. Out of it, 64 students broke into IT. Some of them had little IT background from back home, and majority of them, 80% of them, did not have any IT background at all, or they're moving from a PSW or a different career itself. Okay, the full-time role, what they were offered salary was 52K to 64K. I think 64K is for people who had the back end 2 or 3 years in the back home knowledge. They were offered 64K, but starting off as 52K was an average what we see for people who had 0 experience for full-time. Now, for contract level entry level, we have seen people getting $25 an hour to $32 an hour, okay, in a contract job. Most jobs are in person or hybrid. I'm going to say there's no remote jobs anymore. It's very rare, okay? And how to register? Message us on WhatsApp. at our number, which is 416-700-3896. You see it on our screen, or you can visit our website, which is ctechT.ca. Okay, that will give you the information on when the next class is. Best is to just message us on WhatsApp, where you'll get the most accurate amount of information. If you're serious about starting an IT career, contact us to learn more about the next batch. Thank you.